Yo, 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 what's good? If my eyes are a little bit red, excuse me, I was watching the Juice WRLD concert. The Juice WRLD send-off thing, and it's... Yeah, I don't even have to explain that shit, but look, right? If you've been on the internet for the past week, you've seen the Danny Duncan allegations between his friend. Yeah, he said he was beating up on him and shit like this. Everybody knows Danny Duncan. If you don't know Danny Duncan, bro, just leave the video. Leave the video. No, leave the video. Leave the video. So tell me why I've just gone on YouTube, right? Drama Alert post a video, right? Danny Duncan, she was 14. Grooming allegations. Grooming? 14? So, you know what I do? Shit, when it's shit like this, I gotta get involved, have my say. Danny, please say it ain't so. Alright, let's see what's going down. I'm scared! Please tell me Danny's not on some cray shit! Danny!
What is up,
14?
Troller Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Today we have a very serious topic. I'm sure you can tell by the title and thumbnail. On the line, we have Eva.
Oh, Eva.
Last night to YouTube.
No.
Into details about a relationship she started with Danny Duncan when she was 14 and he was 24. And
24.
Apparently this started in 2016. Is that correct?
I was 14 in 2016.
Can you speak up just a tad?
Yeah, sorry.
So what happens? You're a fan, you reach out to him and you guys just start talking?
Yeah, I slid up on one of his Snapchat stories, I think with like laughing emojis or something, and I didn't really think he would respond.
Oh, no.
But then he did, and from then on, we started talking.
No. If she comes with receipts in this video, you know, tough.
Talking back and forth. I'm sure he asked your age, right?
Yeah. He did.
Oh.
He didn't seem to care.
What age did you tell him you were?
15, but I was 14.
So you lied about your age.
Doesn't
You
matter.
said you were
It
15.
doesn't matter. It does not matter. It does not matter.
Like a
It
month.
doesn't
I
matter.
was like, by the way, I'm actually
24? Yo, Danny, please. No. Danny's a goat. Danny's a goat of YouTube. Danny is a goat. Danny has hella clones running around of him as we speak. His whole format and how he makes videos. He's the goat. He's the GOAT right now. I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Okay. So he knew you were 14 at some point. Now,
Danny
what
could get any
what were
bitch
these
he
conversations
wants.
back and forth in 2006?
He's got 6 point something mil. He can get any shorty he wants, any biddy he needs, any biddy he requests, any biddy he proceeds. You know? This is crazy. We're 1 minute in and I'm tweaking, doc. I'm tweaking, doc.
You know, when you were 14.
I'm tweaking, doc.
Well, at first, I would just kind of talk to him about stuff kind of like referencing the videos, and it was like that for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Like just kind of normal conversations, but then after a few weeks, that's when it kind of started getting like sexual.
And you were talking to him on Snapchat.
Yeah, it was pretty much almost always on Snapchat.
All right, so the Snapchat you were talking to him on is the Danny Duncan 69. Now that's his old Snapchat.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the one that he had linked in all of his videos back then.
Right. Now you have...
You know what's crazy? Is this not crazy? This has only just come out after the shit that's happened with his friend calling him out for like abusing him and shit. Even though I think his friend's lying, because like his friend literally said he's in it for clout. He said he'd do anything to gain clout, so he's in it for clout. But boy, she's coming with screenshots right now, boy.
Proof that you guys
say
were
ain't
talking
so,
back and forth.
boy.
Yeah, we had a streak, and then we were also on each other's best friends list.
Okay.
Which is what that emoji means.
2016, Danny had. This is what I don't understand about these weird ass people. You've got something you're building right now. I'm building this up. This is not even my YouTube channel is not even a fraction of what it's going to be. It's not even 1% of what I've got planned for this YouTube channel, right? I still wouldn't, like, I guess I'm just a normal person. I guess I'm just a normal human being. There's just no way I'm throwing away my shit for a 15-year-old. 14 years old. 14.
You're sending him pictures. Is he sending you pictures?
Oh no.
Yeah, like all the time. It would be almost all day.
Danny.
Okay. And he's sending you pictures of what?
Like his
dick.
Okay. Yeah. We got it.
Dick.
Wow.
His
okay,
dick. His
so
dump truck.
You're sending pictures back and
And
forth.
his dick.
Does it? How long does this
His
go on
dump
for?
and his dick.
almost 4 years because we stopped talking in like early 2020.
Oh my. Oh, so she. Peep game. She's salty about that. She's salty. Doesn't make it right. I mean, she has all the right to come out with this story, like, but she's salty at the fact that they stopped talking for whatever reason. They stopped talking. This is why, if you get an ounce of clout, it doesn't. No. I'm gonna rewind it. Right. This is my advice. If you have intentions to be somebody in life, always watch what you do and say. You got, bro. This is shit I've been doing since 14 years old. Just making sure I watch what I say on the internet, do on the internet, because I know where I want to be. You know? Danny, you had the vision. You knew what you wanted to be, bro. This is dumb as shit that you did this. This is dumb as shit. 24-14. What the fuck? I'm 20. I'm not even 20 yet. I'm about to be 20. I'm 19. What the fuck am I gonna do with a 14-year-old? Let alone 24. What the fuck are you gonna do with a 14-year-old? Play My Little Pony? My Little Pony?
Talking in early 2020.
I can't believe this!
Did you meet up with him?
Yeah, one time when I was
Please
16
tell me you didn't do
and
the
he was
nasty.
26.
And he came to you. You went to him. How did this happen?
He flew to me. He was already mad at me because of
Please
when
tell
I
me you
had,
didn't do the nasty.
in his words, flaked on him before. When he tried to come to see me.
Now,
But-
how old are you the first time he was trying to come to see you?
That was August
It's been an emotional
2018, so
day.
I was 16.
You were 16. Okay.
Yeah.
So at the age of 16, after 2 years of sending videos and pictures back and forth between both of you, he decides to actually come and do the deed. Why did you flake the first time? What happened?
I honestly just really
I live with my parents like I'm a teenager. Duh. Imagine you're 15 years old and you like, hey mom, this is my boyfriend, and it's a grown-ass man. Pays rent. Danny Duncan, if this listen. Danny Duncan, you got some explaining to do, boy. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Danny Duncan is a goat. Why did he have to do this?
wasn't ready, and I was
He
really,
could have
really
got away with that
nervous,
other shit that
and
happened with the friend. With
I
the
was
friend calling him out.
scared of
He
what
could
he
have
was
got away
going to
with
say
that
if I
shit.
tried to cancel, because he kept telling me like how expensive the flight was and that I better not flake, and that was the night of my
You had an attempt. You had an
yeah, that was-
how do we word this?
SA?
You
I mean,
went to the
no.
hospital for
S.
harm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That thing.
I told
That's
him
what I
that I
tried
was
to
going
say.
to the hospital before I went because I wasn't gonna have my phone.
I said SA. I didn't mean
And-
SA. You know what SA is? ASA.
He was just mad that
Sorry.
I.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
And
Sorry.
I kept saying like, how would I explain to my parents why Danny Duncan is coming to visit me?
Duh. That's what I just said.
I don't understand. But then when I got out of the hospital after that week, I just had a bunch of messages of him being mad because I had flaked.
So eventually he does come and see you. and you don't flake on him. How old are you when he comes to see you? Like, what happens then?
I was still 16,
Okay.
and he Ubered me to his hotel room. He came straight to the city I lived in.
Oh my
Like,
God.
literally the next day. I was like, what are you doing tomorrow?
It's so foul. She said, "Hi, my name's Eva, and I'm 19, and I was a victim of Danny Duncan." I mean, she's 14, but she was going with it. So, like, that narrative can get spun on you, because Danny's the only person who knows how intimate she was with him and how, like, onto him she was. Do you know what I mean? That's why you just don't want to be caught in these situations. Like, go for someone of age. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck can a 14-year-old do for you? You're sick.
And you guys did the deed.
Sickening.
He's what, 26 at the time? You're 16.
Yeah. And
Now, I asked if there's, like, what kind of proof that you have that this went down, or who are the witnesses or whatever. You said your friend was with you when you were FaceTiming him back and forth right before you guys ended up hooking up. And your friend sent in an audio clip of basically, you know, what she saw. We're going to play that now. Roll it.
Oh
So
my
back
God.
in December 2018, I was hanging out with her, and she was showing me how she was talking to Danny on Snapchat. I was 15 and she was 16, and they were sending Snapchats back and forth in which he had sent her multiple nude pictures. Later in the night, Danny called her on FaceTime, and I stayed in the room while they were on the phone. But during the call, he wanted to see her, like, chest area bouncing.
Sorry,
and
that
she
was
asked me to
inappropriate
jump on
of
the
me.
bed so it would bounce.
That is so...
And I remember afterwards
Oh my God. What did he just say? Daddy, you're sick. 16. 16, and you was like, yeah, bounce on the bed, baby, bounce on the bed. I can't even make
during
jokes
the
of
call,
this
he
shit.
wanted to see her,
Don't cancel
like,
these.
chest area bouncing, and
cancel
she asked me to
these.
jump on the bed so it would bounce. And I remember afterwards she told me that he was planning to visit her once she was 18, but at the time we didn't realize that she was being taken advantage of like she was.
Wow. Okay, so other than your friend, who else knew that you had this relationship with Danny Duncan? Did, like, people at school know?
everyone at my school knew.
Oh my
Like,
God. Why did...
Literally
I
everyone
feel
at
like-
your high school
Yeah,
knew.
like, I don't, like, dox my high school, but, like, literally everyone at school, like, because he would Snapchat me while I was in class and stuff, and people would...
And you was like, hey guys, look, Danny Duncan snapped me. This is why, if you got some shit to your name, just do legal stuff. You know? You've got a platform. Do something legal. Like, you expected a teenage child to be able to hold a secret like that? I thought Danny was smart. If you would do some shit like this, you're dumb as shit. You're stupid as fuck. Dumb as shit. Dumb as fuck. Dumb. Why would you do this shit?
would watch because everyone thought it was, like, cool.
Cancel
Like,
Danny Duncan
obviously,
just right
you're-
here.
You know, famous guys Snapchatting you. You're showing it off to other people.
Duh!
Right?
Yeah, like, my
Look,
friends
guys,
knew,
Danny
like,
Duncan
thought it
snapped
was
me.
cool. We thought it was crazy. It's like, oh, why is Danny Duncan,
Idiot.
talking to me?
Idiot.
He did meet me when I was, like, I was a virgin. I hadn't really done anything. And then, this is
So
kind of...
Danny
trick,
Duncan took your
but-
virginity?
No, he didn't take my virginity, but...
I know you was
he
reaching
did
for that
know
title.
About, like, everything.
I
that
know you was
happened,
reaching for
because
that. I know King was reaching
I
for
lost
that
it
though.
to SA, and he knew that, and you know, he was like, there.
Now, I don't want to be insensitive. I don't want to say some shit that's gonna... As I said, we don't want to say things that will come back to bite us in the future. Right? But this is just some advice that I'm passing down to you. It sounds horrible. It sounds horrid. This is not just for the case of, like, talking to minors. That shit, I'm not giving you advice to talk to minors, you weirdo! I'm talking about real women of age, right? This is just what you have to do, right? If you know a woman has problems, like mental problems, mental issues, stuff like that has happened in her past that's kind of scarred her and messed her up a little bit. For your own well-being, stay away. It sounds horrid, it sounds horrible. For your own well-being, this is a selfish world, you gotta stay. This is from personal experience, you stay away from them girls. You stay very far away from them girls. Because I'm noticing a repeated pattern. I don't know what I can say, what I can't say
He knew
anymore.
everything that went on in my life because like I trusted him.
I mean, if these allegations are true, he's 20. It starts when he's 24 and you're 14. I mean, that is grooming. If these allegations are true, you talked something about him paying you off. Can you explain that? Like, what do you mean by him paying you off?
I wouldn't like. In the situation, he wasn't necessarily paying me off. Like I had some family issues.
See what I'm saying?
Want to elaborate on? But
see what I'm saying? Stay away from the girls with family issues, previous SA cases, and all this shit. That shit. It fucks with their ability to maintain relationships normally and healthily. Which is not good for you. This is a selfish world. You got to stay selfish and make sure you do whatever it takes to make sure you're good in this world. Because you can get sent crazy. You know.
But he knew why I needed.
I hope you're hearing what I'm
money,
saying because I'm putting game
and he
on
was
you.
willing to give it to me.
I'm dropping game on you.
How much money did he give you?
$1,200.
That's a lot of moolah.
I don't know. It just felt like the only reason he did it was because he was scared of what I might ever say. Because all the time he would tell me like, you could ruin my career, you could get me put in jail. So
how did he give you the $12?
And now look what's happening.
Is there a paper?
It's not worth it. Why would you do this? I would really love to get inside the brain of someone who's into this shit and who would do this shit. Even if I didn't have a platform, I wouldn't do this shit. I think normal humans just wouldn't do this shit. You're sick. You're 24. You're 24. 24. 14. When you was 10, she was 0. When you was 20, she was 10. A baby. You was 20 years old. You done fucked and sucked all the shits. You know all about that shit. She's 10 years old. She's still playing with fairies. And castles. You're sick. You're sick.
I mean, I guess I do have another witness, which is the guy who retrieved the money for me. But I was supposed to go to his tour. And he was going to get me and a friend in. He was like, don't worry about a ticket. I'll just get you in. But then last minute, as the time got closer, he was like, oh, no, I don't want you to come. Like, I'm so scared. Like, I don't want people to, like, see me around you. Like, people are going to know.
How are they going to know?
So last
Nobody's
minute,
going to know.
And I told him, but my friend already got a ticket with meet and greet and everything.
Oh.
And I think it was Danny's idea that he could give the money to my friend to bring to me.
So he gives the money to your friend, and then your friend gives you the money, the $1,200.
Yeah.
Is it
But
cash?
He wrapped, it was in cash, but he wrapped it in a tour T-shirt and rubber banded it, and it was just like, give this shirt to your friend. And he didn't think that my friend knew about the money.
Oh, so your friend actually looked inside of the shirt.
Yeah, well, my friend knew what was going on because I told him because, like I need the money.
Do you have text conversations going back and forth with each other at all? Or is it all in Snapchat you're communicating with him?
Well, I did, but they were
Oh my fucking god. Okay, alright. This is what I was about to say before I just heard her say, I did, but. If she's just... So she came out with this shit with no proof. She went to Keemstar. She dropped a video with no proof. If you're gonna come out with some shit like this, you gotta have receipts. You just got to have receipts. This is a really big claim, could ruin someone's life, someone's livelihood, his family's money, his friends' money. It could ruin a whole bunch of people. This is a domino effect because Danny is the provider of his friends and family, his business. He's got a contract with Zoomies, I believe, for his merch to be in stores. All of this shit that is bringing in currency, letting people eat. And you came out with this stuff with no proof. No proof.
On my old phones, and I tried to like check in my iCloud, but the only message I have left that came from him was the one that said bounce, which was when I was with my friend on that day.
And
so
and
can
he
I?
wanted- and he
Do you
wanted
have that?
to jump on the bed.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the-
All right. Okay. All right. Now we got to revert back again. Because what I'm about to say is, I think this is enough proof. I think that's enough proof.
Text from me.
I think that works for me. For
when he was
me,
on tour, but
that
he was
works.
responding to me on
Danny,
Snapchat,
you did
but
this
that's why
shit.
I
I'm
was like, check Snapchat.
so disappointed.
People are gonna
He said
wanna
bounce.
know, you know, they're gonna
Bounce that ass, you know?
What the main thing people are gonna say is
Like
why,
Speed said.
why social media? Why come forward with this? Why not go to the police?
Well, I did try going to the police. Told me the guy didn't know what he was talking about, and he didn't really listen to me. And he just said he only listened about the part when we met up. And he said, just because you're 18 now and you regret it doesn't mean there's anything I can do. But actually, it's breaking federal law because he crossed state
That's kind of
lines,
gross.
and he didn't even know that.
Well, the age of consent, the way I understand it, in your state is 16, and you hooked up with him
When he was 16.
He was 6, or when you.
Oh,
were
Daddy done beat the case. Daddy's done beat the case. He beat the case. He done beat the case. Daddy is still sick, boy. You're still sick. 16 is not, it's not good enough. That's the legal age of consent. It's still not good enough. You're still sick. You're still gross. It's not illegal. You won't go to jail, but you're still gross. Not my guy, Danny Duncan.
And he was 26, correct?
Yeah, but since he flew here and he crossed state.
16 years old. 26.
State lines, it's still breaking federal law because I wasn't 18.
Well, the law broken that I see is, you know, if these allegations are true, is, I mean, when you're 14, he's sending pictures to you. And
Yes, that
you're
is
sending pictures
that
to
is
him,
indecent
and it's all
exposure to a
happening on
minor.
Snapchat.
And that's what the cop told me. The cop told me, he was like, if you can prove that with a timestamp, then there's something you can do. And then I actually found those things. So I do have them now, but, you know, I can't post that on the internet.
Right, because they're nudes.
Yeah, I can't. I can't post that.
You can't post graphic pictures on the internet. Okay. Well, now that you have this, are you going to go file an actual police report? Because I know we did reach out to Danny Duncan's people, and they basically denied all the allegations. You know,
I hope to God that none of this is true. I pray that she's clout chasing, but going back to that evidence I said kind of counts, it really kind of doesn't if you think about it. All we saw was the name Danny Duncan and it said bounce in 2018. Like, you can change the names. How do we know that's his phone number? I'm not sticking up for this behavior. I'm not. If he did it, he's sick. If he didn't do it, she's sick. Simple. Simply put.
I don't even know if I can say it came from Danny Duncan's team. You know, I was instructed to say publicly to you, the audience, that somebody close to Danny Duncan is saying that these allegations are untrue. So they wouldn't even go on record and say Danny Duncan is saying it's untrue.
I can't believe this.
Anyhow,
boy, I can't wait for Danny
which
Duncan's
I found
video
was
on this.
super fishy. But I want to put that out there that someone close to Danny Duncan is saying that these allegations are untrue. All right. I mean, we're just gonna have to leave it at that. But are you going to go to the police and file a police report now that you have this evidence?
Yeah, I think now I'm ready because since
That
I've gone
that
through
would be
years of
logical.
stuff, I really have compiled
That would be
enough
logical.
of those pictures with timestamps.
Do you think there's more victims? Do you think there's more underage girls that Danny was interacting with?
I know for sure there are. There
Oh,
was
no.
another girl who actually posted proof as well with pictures with him. And
Multiple little girls. Multiple girlies. Little children. She's got braces, Danny. She's got braces. She's a child.
everything.
What happened to that girl?
I
Cash, is there no way you can come here and get it? I can after tour. When's your tour in? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, move your head so I can read the rest.
don't really.
Oh, she's got... Okay. She done took pictures of him. Danny, you're a sick guy. Why did it have to be Danny Duncan? Now that I look at him, he's kind of got that vibe. I'm not gonna lie. Now that I look at him again, right now, he's kind of giving me that vibe. I don't know if it's just because I found this information out, but I can see it now. I can see it
because it's her
Right.
thing to speak on. But
I can see it now.
Because I do know this. I mean, he
might want to come out now that I've come out too. She might feel safer about it.
I do know this. Danny Duncan has very, very passionate fans, and
Yeah, this is mad.
I know you made a TikTok.
This is
and you
nuts.
Just got, this was like what, in 2020?
Yeah, and it was awful, the harassment I got, and I knew that it was gonna kind of happen again when I came out.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
But
Simple.
it's just I'm trying to do it for the greater good, because I know there are other girls out there, because I had multiple reach out to me when I came out last year, with their own proof. So
Do your parents know about this situation?
my mom does.
Damn.
Whew.
Well.
We'll do a follow-up with you after.
Yo, this is crazy. I'm
File
paused
the
the
police
video.
report. That's one thing that anyone listening to this story is going to want to see. They're going to see a police report. If they see that, even that in their minds, this is a serious allegation.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I want to see this. I want to see this to the
It's
police.
caused me a lot of grief and a lot of therapy. So.
Oh, okay.
Sorry that you went through this.
Okay.
And, I don't know. We're gonna have to leave it at that, but we're gonna stand
Crazy.
the story, ladies and gentlemen. If there are more, allegations that come out from other people, we'll keep you up to date on all of that.
All right. That's crazy. I'm gonna leave you with this, right? As I said. Conclusion. If she's lying, she's sick. If he's lying, if he did it, he's sick. That's how I'm gonna leave it. And back to what I said earlier, don't cancel me for that. That makes a lot of sense. That's not something that's far-fetched. That's not out of this world to say. That's not a crazy state. I don't know what I can say on this soft-ass internet. Soft as shit. If you got offended by that shit, you're soft. You're a baby. The internet is not for you, my friend. Leave. Goodbye. And with that, I'm gonna leave you with that. Danny Duncan, I say it ain't so.